All right. In a small town, girls basketball team is another definition for family. Okay. Okay. So that's the first entry. Second entry is from Wall Street Journal, looks like.
Where was the first entry from?
Um, an NPR.
Okay.
Texas' only home for matadors is on the brink of closing. After 20 years and the loss of two sons, Fred Rink says he will cease operating the bullfighting business, one of a handful left in the U.S. In U.S. I made up the part. All right, so those are your two options for sports stories. Zach, can we get a Zach? Do you prefer Zachary?
Zach or Zachary is fine. I don't
Okay.
have a preference, so
Can
no worries.
can we get a definition, please, for this category? Sports story.
Of course. Daily coverage of a sporting event or a sports related story narrative.
Okay. What say you, judges?
Basketball out and bullfighting wins.
You said basketball out, bullfighting wins for you.
Yes.
Okay. Other thoughts?
I like both of these stories because they were slightly unexpected. I really didn't think that they were going to be these types of a little bit of closed worlds that we're getting inside of a bit. Um, I like the photography on the bullfighting better, but I want the bullfighting to end. So, and I want the basketball to continue. And I think the story is very sweet. I could see giving both of these a little bit of attention.
So would you place them both, or would they be an honorable mention? Or
Yeah, I might do the bullfighting first, and the basketball as an honorable mention.
Mei Ying?
I preferred girls basketball to bullfighting. I thought that it was well shot. It was intimate. You move through all these different scenes with the team. And I don't know, it's also just uplifting. I think the only thing that I didn't like about this was I felt like there were two endings. Like I thought that the story had ended with that kind of the shot with the nice light, and then it kind of closed on the girl looking out of the window, which was a really different tone. But I mean, that's kind of a small potato. The Matadors, some of the images I did like. I feel like I'm glad that when you were about to scroll away, I'm glad that the opener image started moving, because I thought that was a still at first. So I think it's nice that they started with a video opener. I didn't like the opening diptych though, and then I feel like the images got stronger as we went along.
Suzette?
I liked the bullfighting. I mean, we've seen that story before, but it looked like it was a little bit more emotional because of the loss of his two children, including the one photo where he's like, must have been memorializing something on the ground. And I thought it was a good story, and edited nicely. I too liked the fact that the top was like a moving image. The basketball, like I agree, it's like a nice fresh story, but it just, there was just way too many photos in it for me. I just thought it could have been edited tighter, and it would have made a stronger story.
Daryl?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the bullfighting one. I think there was one shot that really jumped out. It was like the blurry shot. I think it was towards the end that I thought was incredible, which kind of makes it the top one for me. Can we scroll down a little bit on this one? I mean, I do think this is
There's such a sweetness in this story.
yeah, it's a nice take on a basketball story. I wish I should probably read it, but just like that shot there, like doing her baby hairs with the toothbrush, like it's just very sweet.
So does this place for you, or is it an honorable mention?
I mean, I agree that it's a lot of photos too. You know what I mean? Maybe could have been pared down a little bit, but I mean, that's a beautiful shot. Like, will we keep going down? I'm sorry. I would just love to keep going back through this. It really takes you inside of this, team, and showing all the different aspects. So I could place this. I could do 1 and 2 personally.
Suzette?
I could
1 and 2?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's a sweet story. I just, sometimes it's like less is more, and I was looking for that. I think I'd rather do like 1 in honorable mention, but I also think the first one isn't like so much stronger than this one, so.
It's a lot of photos.
Yeah,
Right. That's the website. You can, this never ends.
Yeah,
But I wonder, like, some part of me feels like, is that because we're so accustomed to not going on and on, or is that because is it a attention span thing, or what is like our aversion to?
It used to be print space, right?
I think
If
we're
it was
so
like
used to fighting for space.
Yeah,
I
so I wonder.
I think you can tell a story with maybe, I think you could have told the story with like at least three less photos. I think it, you know, if it's a really good story and it has wonderful photography, I'll go on and on and on, you know, but it's just, you know, I just think it could have been a tighter edit.
So is it number 2 or is it honorable mention? I think Daryl said number 2. Mei Ying, did you say 2?
I actually still feel like this is 1, but I would rather it be number 2 than an honorable mention.
Okay, Susan, did you say number 2?
Yeah, I think that
Okay,
sounds good.
so we got those 3 votes. That's what we'll go for. The bullfighting, I mean the Matadors as 1 and basketball as number 2.